All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Racha Kudash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And hey, I know it's kind of late, but you know how the spirit works. The scriptures say that um, day and night, you know, they utter of speech, and show of knowledge. So that's what we're doing. All right, and this is hopefully going to be a pretty brief lesson, just straight to the point. And I was having a conversation with my brother, Ron, earlier today about Matthew, the 24th chapter, which we can see being fulfilled in our time as we are living in. And this situation with the gas, the gas prices, the inflation, and the so on and so forth, it's really looking like hyperinflation. All right. Yeah, that's right. It's never too late for the truth, God. But it's really looking like hyperinflation, the rate at which these prices are going up, and the rising gas prices are going to lead into other commodities and other things having their prices hiked up as well. Okay, and in a matter of a day, you got in hours, you got gas prices going up 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents. Okay. Now you may think, oh, that's not much. No, that is much. Okay, that is much. There was once a time when gas was like a little at $2 or a little over. And now got to get regular, you pretty much gotta pay $4, which is not gonna stop there. So now you go to the gas station and for 1 gallon, you gotta pay $5 or $6 or even $7 a gallon. That's $14 for 2 gallons. Okay, $21 3 gallons, $28 4 gallons. All right, that's a lot. That's a lot of it's a lot of bread right there. And the more expensive gas becomes, guess what? Not only do you rely on gas, for your car and so on and so forth, but there's essential workers in terms of drivers, truckers. All right, and they also have to transport goods from one location to another. Now, there's this shortage that's been going on, this messed up supply chain, and with the tensions of what's going on with Russia and Ukraine um, picking up more and more, that's going to have an effect on the rest of the world. That's going to have a big effect on American consumers as well. Okay. And so, as like I was saying, dealing with the truckers, as these prices go up, it's gonna be harder for them to do their job because truckers drive a lot. They drive far, they drive a lot, and so they have to pay for gas a lot, and the price, for the gas that they use is much higher than just the regular. So eventually, either they're not gonna be doing it because it's gonna be costing them too much, or it's gonna be cut down. And you have to keep in mind that when you go to BJ's and Trader Joe's and Whole Foods and you go and you buy whatever it is that you need to buy, that's because that one day that every so often you see the big Goya truck, or the big truck with the little logo on the side. And then when it gets there, you got the people with the hand trucks and they're unloading things and going in and out. Oh, excuse me, coming through. Oh, yeah. Guess what? That seems so trivial. It seems like a part of your regular day-to-day life. But those trucks, if they stop coming, that grocery store or supermarket that you're in, whatever's in there, that's it. Okay. And that's going to cause the prices of those things to go up. See, everything that's going on now is ultimately leading to prophecy and is leading to a time of great sorrows. Okay, and it's like being in the chokehold, and the chokehold is slowly getting tighter and tighter and tighter, and you can feel the grip on your neck getting tighter, and it's harder and harder to breathe, but yet it's still going, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. All right, and that's what the Lord is going to do. That's what He is doing all right, to these people into this place. And the times that we've been prophesying of Jacob's trouble, of all hell breaking loose, of a time like never before, we are quickly approaching that, because in the book of Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, it tells you that there's going to be sedition among men. All right, one people shall stand up against another with swords in their hands, which are weapons. All right, and that the course of their action shall stand in their power, meaning that they're not going to be governed by any other than themselves. They're going to do whatever they want to do. Okay, and it says that they're going to be, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor for the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Translates to what? For lack of access to food and for great tribulation, troublous times. And that's where we're in. When you have to pay $5-6 for gas, that's troublous times. Take a look back at when the Colonial Pipeline got hit with it got hit with some ransom, whatever, cyber, yada yada. And people started going crazy, panicking, thinking that, oh, that's it for the gas and the energy, this. And you saw how people behaved then. So what do you think they're gonna be doing now? All right. The Lord, they see, and that's the thing. The Lord got it all set up nicely. Okay, real nice. So this is the book of First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. And like I said, it's not going to be a long lesson. I really only have 3 precepts. So, based on how the Spirit flows, we'll go with that. First Thessalonians 5 and 1, it says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you." So the times and the seasons, what kind of times and seasons? Are we talking about winter, summer, fall, spring? No. Okay, 12 o'clock, 1 p.m., third hour of the day, second hour of the day? No. But as the scriptures say in the book of Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, to everything there's a season, meaning that the times that we are in prophetically, see, we don't need to come and tell you that, hey, do you know that what's going on over there with Russia could actually in the future spiral into a world war? Did you know that? Isn't that you already know. Okay. You have no need that I write unto you, because you already know what time it is. Verse 2, it says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." See, you already know what the Lord's agenda is, how he plans to come, what he's coming to do, what you have to be doing. You already know all of these things. Verse 3, "For when they shall say peace and safety," oh, they're lifting the juice requirements. They're saying you don't got to put the face cloth on anymore. They're saying, you can finally gather and start going back here and yada. Yo, yeah, life is good. We're finally getting back to the way things were. Then sudden destruction cometh upon them. And it says what? "As travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." And the scriptures liken on, yeah, when the lights go out, you know, and that's gonna be, is a lot of people, man, they walking around, man, they talk tough, but really they full of it. All right, let the lights go out for a couple of days and see. A lot of people haven't really experienced that. Okay, they're used to everything. It's funny because this society is the most spoiled, bratty, handed everything generation, and even that they still find a way to complain about things. Here it is, you got Wi-Fi moving faster than damn near the speed of light, and it lags for 1 second, and you ready to break your phone. you know, I wanted five chicken nuggets. You gave me 4. Now I'm gonna throw the whole thing out. Go get me another 5. You see the spoiledness that this generation is in. So they don't know. A lot of them don't know hard times, but they about to find out. All right, and that's why it says, "And they shall not escape," and that's what's coming. So now this is the book of Matthew 24. And when you read Matthew 24 and the 6th, 7th, 8th verse, the 6th and 7th, really the 6th is talking about the wars and rumors of wars, which we're seeing now. The 7 is going into that nation rising against nation, which is both geopolitically and domestically, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And that's gonna happen. See, wars and rumors of wars is a big deal. Everybody hears about it. So how much more for famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places? It's going to be very, very difficult. All right. People are going to find themselves losing jobs left and right because the economy is going to be doing bad. It's going to be hard to pay bills, hard to put food on the table. You're going to need to start cutting certain things out. And a lot of people are not disciplined enough to do that. But what did the Lord say? All these are the beginning of sorrows. Now, when you look up the word sorrows, remember in First Thessalonians, it likened the hell to a woman in travail. So when you look up the word sorrows, it's here Odin, and it says the pain of childbirth, travail pain, birth pain. See, First Thessalonians 5, it said what? 5 and 3, as travail upon a woman with child, they shall not escape. And the Yahushua echoed the same sentiment. He said, this is the beginning of sorrows. This is the beginning of that time of pain, like a woman that's in travail, and there's going to be no escape for it. It says intolerable anguish in reference to the dire calamities precede the advent of the Messiah. You hear that? So they know what time it is. They know that what has to happen before Yahushua comes back is very violent and chaotic. Okay? So they already know what time it is. But go ask Jake. They have no clue what's going on. Neither do they want to know. And that's why the Most High is going to deal with them. Okay? But that's the part I wanted to get on that. And so the next one here, the last precept, is in the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 37. It says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Yeah. Because and they can't come fast enough because the scriptures talk about the wickedness of this place reaching up to the heavens. It says, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. See, so 2 or 3 hours of her birth. So she's very close. Then she starts feeling those pains. So this place is starting to feel those pains, but it's trying to move away from it as if you ain't getting ready to give birth. Jacob Strobe is coming full speed, man. Okay. So it says here, which pains when a child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack. Because when a woman's water breaks or when she starts getting those contractions, she can't do anything about that. She can't stop that. Her water breaks. Why do you think they keep saying the baby is coming? They don't say, "Oh, I'm bringing the baby out." They said the baby is coming. The baby's coming. The baby's coming. It says, "Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and what sorrows shall come upon it on every side." That's what's getting ready to happen. All right, that is what's getting ready to. As a matter of fact, that is what's happening, and the Lord is going to turn it up more and more and more to the point where people. That's why 2nd Ezra 15, for lack of bread and for great tribulation, and as the food shortages get worse and the chaos gets worse, you're going to see a different side of people. Verse 40, it says, "O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth." Yeah, because we don't know if the Lord says, "Look, you gotta move, you gotta take your family if you have one. If not, you gotta just leave wherever you are right now and just go." You can't. Oh, but let me actually try to take and be like Lot's wife. No. Verse 41: He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. Yeah, because all these you got to do all these things. Yeah, you can take care of what you got to do, but just have the mindset that it's not permanent. Okay. It says, "He that occupieth merchandise as he that hath no profit by it, and he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein." Yeah. So you could be putting in all this work, investing here and there, but I mean the time is short, So you can do it, but just don't be hurt. When all hell breaks loose, and you might have put in a lot of work into this particular thing. That's why ultimately you're supposed to be putting in all that work into this truth, because when all hell breaks loose, this truth is going to stay. Verse 43, he that soweth as if he should not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard as he that shall not gather the grapes. They that marry um as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not as the widowers. And therefore they that labor, labor in vain, because sorrows are coming. And your works will not, your worldly works will not deliver you from that time of great sorrows and pain. Okay, you need that. Yep, like the brother said, faith. Okay, that faith, man, and that faith, you're gonna see just how important and crucial of a role faith is gonna play. All right. So we are definitely in the time of these sorrows, and these prices, hey, these prices are going up. Go fill up your tank. You know what I'm saying? Before it gets more painful. Here it is, you standing at the pump looking at the price, you're starting to contemplate things. Okay. So, hey, keep in mind that as these things happen, we're still here. So, we're still going to be affected to an extent, but that's why the Most High has his angels, Yahweh Shemel Shai has the angels set about us to take care of us and make sure we're good. And anything we need, we just pray to the Lord. Okay. But with that, I'm going to end it here. Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. Like I said, I'm just going to keep it brief. I just wanted to touch on that real quick. We just got to keep on watching and see how things play out and how things unfold. But the Most High is definitely, speeding things up. So who knows? We might see the MOTB come out this year, Lord willing. Lord willing. Not even at the end of the year, just bring that. You know what I'm saying? Bring that as soon as possible. Okay, because we're trying to get out of here. But like I said, with that, I hope you were edified. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash. And until next time, Shalom.